be serious about things. This is it.
Was this before or after the telegram?
As a matter of fact, the telegram didn't come now, did it? And Mitch didn't come with a box of roses because I know where Mitch is. This isn't nothing but lies and conceit and tricks. This is nothing but your imagination. And look at you, with your worn out Mardi Gras dress bought for 50 cents from some rag. And look at that crazy crown. What queen do you think you are?
But I am not the king, and I don't set people examples. Little Antigone gets the notion in her head, the nasty brat, the willful, wicked girl, and then put her in a corner all day, or the lock her up in a cellar, and she deserves it. She shouldn't disobey. But I don't want to be right. Understand. The first word I heard out of any of you was that word, understand. Why didn't I understand that I shouldn't play with water, cold, black, beautiful flowing water, because I'd spill all over the palace tiles, or with earth, because earth digs a little girl's frock. Or why didn't I understand that nice children shouldn't eat out of every dish at once, or empty their pockets out to beggars, or run so fast in the wind that it knocks them down, or ask for a drink when they're perspiring, or want to go swimming when it's either too early or too late, merely because they just happen to want to go swimming. Understand? I don't want to understand. There'll be enough time for me to understand when I'm old, if I ever am old.
You whose face is bent to the earth, do you vow or disavow this deed?
I avow it. I make no denial.
Now tell me, not in many words, but briefly, did you know that an edict had forbidden this?
I knew it. How could I not? It was public.
Did you then dare transgress this law?
Yes, for it was not Zeus who had put forth this law. Not through dread of any human pride could I answer to the gods for breaking these. Die I must. I knew that well enough without thy edicts. So for me to meet this doom is trifling grief.
Yet I shall have you know that overstubborn spirits are most often humbled. It is the stiffest iron, baked to hardness in the fire, that you most often see snapped and shivered. This girl was already versed in insolence when she set forth these acts. That now done, look, a second insult to boast of and exalt in her deed. Now truly, I am no man. She is the man, if this victory shall rest with her and bring about no penalty.
Will you do more than to take and slay me?
No, no more. Having that, I have all.
Why then do you delay? All here would own that they thought it well, if their lips were not sealed by fear.
And in this view, you differ from all these thievings?
Yes, for their tongues are curved through you.
And are you not ashamed to act apart from them?
Never. There is nothing shameful in purity to a brother.
Then why then do you render a grace impious in his sight?
The dead man will not say what he so deems.
Yes, if you make him but equal in his grace.
It was his brother, not his slave, that perished.
Wasting his land as he fell as its champion.
Nevertheless, Hades desires these rights.
Good does not desire like portion with evil.
Who knows? but this seems blameless in the world below.
A foe is never a friend, not even in death.
'Tis not my nature to join in hating, but in loving.
Pass then to the world of the dead, and if needs love, love them. For while I live, no woman shall rule me.
Benjamin, why are you here?
Would you like to come in?
I want to know what you're doing up here in Berkeley.
I have tea. Would you like some tea?
I want to know why you're stalking me.
I'm not.
You've been following me around for days.
Let me speak to you.
I see you on campus, you duck behind doorways. On the bus, you hid behind a magazine.
Would you like to come in?
No, I don't want to be in a room with you. Now, why are you up here?
I'm sitting here temporarily. I thought I might be going to here. I remember you going to school with me.
Did you move here because of me?
No.
Did you?
I don't know.
Well, did you?
What do you think?
I think you did.
I'm just living here in Berkeley. I can grow somewhere worry about family life. I'm beginning to pass by and pay my respect, but I know he thoughts about me. I think so much mother, which is seriously my fault. But I'm hoping I can firmly alter your feelings about me.
You are the one person in the entire world I never want to see again. I want you nowhere near me. I want you to leave and never come back. Promise me you'll go.
Elaine.
Promise me.
All right.
So pack your bags and go tonight.
All right.
So promise me.
All right.
Goodbye, Benjamin.
I love you.
You what?
I love you. I love you. I just can't help myself. And I'm begging you to forgive me. I love you so much that I'm terrified every time I see you. I step outside my door. I feel helpless and hopeless and lost and miserable. Please forget what I did, Lane. I love you. Please forget what I did. Please forget what I did. I love you.
Yeah, well, I don't think so.
I do.
You do not.
Honestly,
How
I do.
can you love me, Benjamin, when you're so full of hate?
Of hate.
I want you out of here by the morning.
No.
Say your alphabet.
I know my alphabet. Do you think I know nothing? I don't need to be taught like a child.
Say your alphabet!
Hey, Miss Doolittle, do what he said. We'll understand presently. Let him teach on his own way. Oh, well, if you put it like that. A, they, say, they.
Stop! 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 Listen to this bickering. She's been locked up in school for 9 years. This is what we pay for as elementary education at our expense. This unfortunate animal has been locked up in school for 9 years to be taught and read the language of Shakespeare. And this is the result. A, B, C, D. I'll say A, B, C, D.
But I'm saying it. A, they, say.
Push your tongue forward until it pushes and squeezes against the lower teeth. Push your tongue forward until it squeezes against your lower teeth. Now say cough.
A cup of tea.
Say it again. Just say it again.
I can't cut up.
Good. Splendid, Miss Doolittle, right?
My judge, she's done it in the first shot. Pickering, you shall make the Duchess of her. Now, can you possibly say T? Not T-E. Mind you, if you ever say A-E, B-E, say E again, I shall drag you around the room 3 times while you're on head. T, 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 T.
I can't hear no difference when you say it, except it sounds more genteel like when you say it.
So if you can't hear the difference, what the devil are you crying for? Pickering, give her a chocolate.
Oh no, Miss Doolittle. Never mind crying a little. You are doing very well. The lessons won't hurt. I promise I won't let him drag you around the room by the end of your game.
Well, Nora, you mustn't be mad with me either. That's the problem with people in my situation. One has no one to work for, but yet has to be on the lookout all the time. But life goes on and one starts thinking for oneself. Believe it or not, when you first told me about your step-up, I wasn't pleased not as much for your sake as I was for mine.
How do you mean? I see. You think Torvald might be able to do something for you?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And so he shall, Christine. Just leave things to me. I bring it up so cleverly, I'll put him in a good mood. Oh, I so much want to help you.
That is awfully nice of you, particularly in your situation where you haven't experienced much struggle or hardship in your own life.
When I haven't known much.
I mean, a few sewing and a few things to do. What a child you are.
I wouldn't be too sure of that if I were you.
Oh,
You're just like the rest of them. You all think I'm useless when it comes to anything serious.
oh come on.
Listen, I know you tend to look down at me, but you shouldn't, You worked so hard and long for the rest of your mother and your life.
I mean, I don't think I necessarily look above people, but I do think I should be proud of what I was able to do for my mother, just to make her days a little easier.
And you're proud of what you've done for your brothers too?
Well, I think I have every right to be.
I think so too. But now I'm going to tell you something, Christine. I too have something to be happy and proud about.
I don't doubt that, but what is it?
Not too loud. Imagine if Torvald were to hear. Nobody must know but nobody, just you, Christine.
But what is it?
Come over here. Yes, I too have something to be happy and proud about. I was the one who saved Torvald's life.
Saved? How?
I told you how we went on that trip to Italy. He would have never recovered, but for that,
Well, your dad did provide everything that was necessary.
that's what everyone thinks, and Torvald. But
What?
Daddy never gave us a penny. I was the one who raised the money.
You all that money?
$12,000, 4,800 crowns. What do you say to that?
But that's impossible. Did you win a sweepstakes or something?
A sweepstake? Who? It would have been nothing to it then.
Well, how did you get all that money then?
Of Mississippi Delta. Planters and sons of planters. Tom? Did you neglect that light bill I asked you to pay a couple days ago? We don't want our gentleman caller breaking his neck, do we?
Shakespeare probably wrote a poem of that like Miss Wingfield.
Should have known better than to trust him with it. There's such a high price of negligence in this world.
Who knows, maybe that light bill only turns out for us.
I guess we'll have to spend the remainder of the evening in the 19th century before Mr. Edison created Montaland.
Candlelight is my favorite type of light.
That shows you're romantic. Well, that's no excuse for Tom. Well, I guess it was very considerate of them to let us finish dinner before we plunge into the everlasting darkness. Wasn't it, Mr. O'Connor? Tom, as a penalty for your carelessness, you will have me wash dishes.
Yeah, well, you can handle that.
Indeed, you will not.
That would be good for something.
Good for something? Why, Mr. O'Connor, nobody's given you this much entertainment as you have in years.
Oh, now, Miss Wingfield.
I'm not exaggerating. Not one bit. Now, sister is all by her lonesome. You should go keep her company in the parlor. Tom, get in this apron.
Right.
Do you remember that wonderful write-up I had in the Torch?
Yes.
It said I was bound to succeed in anything I went into.
Here you are in Pirates and Peasants.
I sang lead baritone, not brother.
So beautifully.
Aw.
Yes, yes, beautifully, beautifully.
You heard me?
All 3 times.
No.
Yes,
All 2 performances?
of course.
Why?
I always wanted to get your autograph, but you were always so busy with your friends.
Why didn't you just ask?
I thought you might think I was,
What?
oh,
I was beleaguered by females in those days.
you were terribly popular.
I was spoiled in high school.
Yeah. Oh, everybody liked you.
Including you?
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, well, give me that program. There you go, better late than ever.
Oh, what a surprise.
My signature isn't worth very much now. But someday, maybe, it will increase in value. I may be being discouraged is some one thing, and being disappointed is something else. I may be disappointed, but I am not discouraged. I'm 23 years old. How old are you?
I'll be 24 in June.
That's not an old age.
Yeah, but
You finished high school?
I never went back.
So you mean you dropped out?
Well, I had bad grades on my finals. How's Emily doing?
You mean that crowd head?
Why do you say that?
That's what she was.
You're not still going with her, are you?
I never see her.
It said in your personal section that you were engaged.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't believe in that propaganda.
But was it the truth?
Only in Emily's optimistic opinion.
Oh.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yeah, and I will go on longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wrong.
Ah, how much might the man deserve of me though, right her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
A very human way, but no such friendship.
May a man do it?
It's a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as the thing I know not, I love nothing so well as you. But believe me not, and yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I'm sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not eat the word and swear by it.
I will swear by that you love me, and I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat the word?
With no thought can be devised when I protest. I love thee.
Why then God forgive me.
What offends me, Beatrice?
You have stayed in happy hour, I'll protest I love you.
Do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Chloe.
Ha! Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny. Farewell.
Tarry, sweet Beatrice.
I am gone, go I'm here. There is no love in you, nay, I pray. You let me go.
Beatrice,
In faith, I will go.
we'll be friends first.
If they are easy to be friends with me, then fight with my enemy.
Is Claudio thine enemy?
It is not approved in the height of a villain that has slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman. Or that I were a man, will bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusations uncorresponded, unmitigated rancor. Oh God, that I were a man, I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Tarry, sweet Beatrice.
Sweet hero, she is wrong, she is slandered, she is undone.
Beatrice?
Princes and countess, surely a prince's testimony, a goodly count, a sweet, comfort gallant. Or that I were a man for his sake, or that any friend would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into courtesies, but lowered into compliment, and man only turned into song. And true ones too. He is not bad as Hercules and only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishings, therefore I would die on a grief.
Tarry, sweet Beatrice. By this hand I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swim by it.
Think you in your soul the Count Claudio a strong hero.
Yeah, as sure as I'm a starboard soul.
Enough. I am engaged. I will challenge him. I will kiss your hand and so leave you. By this hand, Claudio shall render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. Go, comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead. And so, farewell.
Are you going to play here again tonight?
I haven't found a home yet.
We had all day to work.
Yeah, but I've been very busy. I worked on a day, you know.
You could look during lunch hour.
I eat during my lunch hour. I look during my looking hour.
You could look tonight.
I intend to, but I'm coming down with a cold. I'm going to stick a couple of aspirins in the sofa.
I'm sure you can find something. Why don't you switch a car?
It's not that kind of club. It's a lack room in a hamburger. Sleep there, I have to keep running the serve. Look, does it bother you if I stay the next couple of days?
It's your apartment, too. Get out whenever you want to get out. Hello? Who? Yes, it is. Oh, isn't that nice? Yes, I'm very interested. Thursday night? I don't see why not.
Who's that?
What's that? 8 o'clock? It sounds perfect.
I said, who is that?
I see, but how did you get my number? Oh, isn't that clever?
Give me that phone.
I will not get away from here.
Say, give me that phone. Hello? Who is this? Who? No matter, we are not interested in the bossa nova lessons. I'm glad we didn't have any children. You're a crazy lady.
I'm going where I want and do what I want. I'm not going to stay in this house tonight to go to the other room.
Okay, fine. I see. When do you want me out?
I want you out now, tonight.
Okay, I'll be out here in 5 minutes. That's good enough for you?
Not if you can make it in 2.
You just can't wait. You just can't wait till I'm going out your life.
Right. When do I get it?
Get what?
My divorce. When do I get my divorce?
Son, no, you didn't even send us our marriage license yet.
I didn't.
Leave my suits. I'll fill up in the spring when they're dry.
You'd better do the bell, because I'm buying a big dog tomorrow.
A dog? Ha! Fine, now you have somebody to roll barefoot in the park with. That's off the Murray. Say hello.
Hello, Aunt Harriet. Why no mother's not with me? I'm probably. She left about 2 in the morning. What's wrong? What? Mother? Mother? My mother? Are you sure?
Who is that?
No, my phone's been on the order all day. No, I don't know what happened.
What's the matter?
All right, Aunt Harriet, don't get excited. Yes, I'll call as soon as I can.
I haven't seen your mother.
She didn't come home last night. Her bed was infected. Maybe I should call the police.
All right, take it easy, Corey.
Don't you understand? Jessie looked. She was not in her bedroom this morning.
Well, maybe her back was turned so she decided to sleep in the iron board.
You stupid idiot! Did you hear what I said? My mother's been missing all night. My mother.
All right, let's not crack up.
Will you go away? Get off my life and go away. I don't want to see you when I get back.
Where you going?
Upstairs to find out what happened to my mother and don't be here when I get back.
Okay. Got a big surprise for you. I'm not gonna be here when you get back. See, you like living alone. A dog? Ha! That's a laugh. He'll take him out for a walk. He'll get one look at those stairs and go right for your neck. Might as well get a parakeet while you at it too, so you can talk to him at night. How much can I spend for bird seeds, Polly? Is a nickel too much? Unfortunately, I don't need no one protecting me, because I'm a man. A sweetheart, mature, self-sufficient man. Probably got a cold. Yeah. I'm hot, cold, sweating, freezing. It's probably a 24-hour virus. Yeah, I am. Tomorrow at 4:45. Thanks a lot, Paul. And thus it was written, some shall die by the pestilence, and some shall die by the plague. And one poor schnock is gonna get it from the hole in the ceiling. Well, guess that's it. Goodbye, leaky closet. Goodbye, no bathtub. Goodbye, hall. Goodbye, 6 Flights. Goodbye, Corey.
I don't get a goodbye. According to the law, I'm entitled to a goodbye.
Goodbye.